All right, welcome to yet another episode of the Otaku Informers, here to inform you about various otaku, geek, nerd subjects with my two co-hosts, Matt and Felipe, both from Japan. Both living in Japan, not
Hello.
from Japan. So the
Yeah.
top.
I don't look Japanese. Sorry.
I'm sure that
Yeah, we're
I'm,
all from.
I'm sure the way you said it, you're reminded every day that you're not Japanese in Japan. No. The gaijin,
Rashid,
gaijin.
don't crush his dream. His name is Kakashi.
Oh
Ah,
yeah.
don't crush my dream.
Okay, so HBO Max and Discovery Plus to merge into a single streaming service. And this is honestly, guys, look, this is a hot take. I know a lot of people love, social media and everything. Social media is good, but at the same time, you can't deny that there is a thing where it's black and white on social media, especially on Twitter, where you're either with us or against us. Because I've been seeing for a while now Discovery is going to destroy HBO Max. While I know you two are not very familiar with HBO Max, I'm a huge HBO fan. I love all of their shows. HBO Max is only available in the United States. Even in Canada, you can't get it because they have
Yeah.
contracts. They had contracts in other countries. Like in Canada, Bell has the HBO rights for their Crave TV plus streaming. So basically, there was this news that HBO Max was going to get canceled by Discovery, and like Discovery HBO Warner Bros. Discovery stocks tanked. Like people because of the Batgirl controversy, and now the fact that everybody is saying that HBO Max is going away. But this is literally, if anybody like literally just Google's HBO Max Warner, right there, the Washington Post. HBO Max is not going away. It's merging with Discovery Plus into one streaming service. So I feel like people, because they're
Mm.
unhappy about the Batgirl that is being canceled, they're trying to keep stepping on HBO Max. Like, they're just trying to be like, look, this guy is destroying Many years ago, I did a fucking presentation, sorry, at school where it was a case study on Netflix and how Netflix there was two big giants of the streaming industry coming to compete with Netflix. One was Disney Plus and the other one was HBO Max. And I said Netflix is going to be in big trouble because these are two giants who have tons of franchises. And they were like the stocks of Netflix dropping and losing a lot of subscribers. It's not just because they're not releasing good enough stuff. It's because Disney Plus and HBO Max took their lunch and ate it just because they like took out so many of their franchises. Even Friends went back to HBO Max. So the thing is that I just wanted to make this short video. I have thought there's not that much to talk about. It's just to say people keep saying that
First of
HBO.
all,
Yeah.
sorry. No, go ahead. Continue.
No, I'm
Finish.
really curious what you were gonna say. Please.
No, it's just like I want to say that I've been informed. I thought Discovery bought, and they would be like the Disney to Marvel, but like leave Marvel be. Like so, Discovery would let HBO not a merge. And second, I thought you would have meant that the Amazon Prime be for HBO. So that's like surprising for your paper. But like,
No, but you're
go on.
right. You're right too. In that presentation, I had also talked about Amazon Prime. But Amazon Prime, there's a big difference with them with HBO and Disney is that they're new, just like Netflix. They don't have pre-existing franchises. Amazon Prime has not been in the business. Yeah,
Yeah, sorry, Prime Video, not Amazon
no,
Prime.
no, 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 no.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about too. No, no, you're correct. Prime Video is new, so all of their franchises, they're new franchises that they're currently building, just like Netflix. Disney and HBO and Warner Brothers have been making movies since the 80s, right? Maybe even before that. So it's just like when you look at Tom and Jerry, Tom and Jerry is Warner Brothers, like just that is a franchise that is long existing. My point is just that a big problem that Netflix had, why they lost a lot of subscribers, is because they used to have Marvel TV series. Disney Plus, once they decided to create Disney Plus, they told Netflix in 2019 our contract is ending and we're not renewing it. So all the Star Wars movies, the Marvel movies, the Marvel Netflix TV shows, all of that went away from Netflix. And then Warner Brothers did the same thing with their franchises, Friends, Rick and Morty, all of the stuff, right? The Batman movies, the Harry Potter movies, all of that was Warner Brothers. Like these are huge franchises. So Netflix doesn't have huge franchises like that. They only have Stranger Things. It's the first one I can pop to my mind. My point is just that what people have been saying in the last couple few days is that HBO Max was dying, that it was going to die, and that it was going to go away because Discovery is destroying it and removing and taking it away. But I just wanted to inform people that this is not what's happening. They're just merging into one streaming service. All of the content from HBO Max is going to this new streaming service. Now maybe
Yeah, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know the Discovery had its own thing. I'm like, who the hell is Discovery? The first thing I think of is Discovery Channel. Like, okay, cool
sure.
documentaries and stuff. But like,
That's it.
To be honest,
Yeah, it was called Discovery Plus.
yeah. And to be honest, I don't know
It's
how.
called Discovery Plus, and I think it was only in the U.S. I'm pretty sure it was only in the U.S. and it like half of it was like web-based content and half of it was shows, like HBO.
Yeah.
And now, so like I heard about it just because I try to keep up with this stuff, but since it was only in America,
Yeah.
I couldn't use it. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know much about it.
No, no, you're right. Me too. I don't even know how Discovery got the money to buy Warner Brothers. That's insane. Like they must have had a side business that was making so much money. Because the Discovery Channel, me too, like Discovery Plus. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's like, okay, cool. If you really like Discovery Channel, I'm sure that was nice.
Like,
But like, isn't it the other way? Isn't it HBO just bought Discovery and now they're merging those two together?
no, no,
It's
no,
not.
no. It's
It's
the other
the other
way.
way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like the new CEO who just canned Batgirl was the CEO of Discovery. Like he now controls
Oh,
HBO.
okay.
Yeah. Look, we'll do one day a follow-up video because I kind of want to look up how they got the money. Like if you look, they probably have another side business that we don't know because, like, let me give you an example. Amazon. For a very, very long time, people don't understand how Amazon makes most of their money. It's not by selling toilet paper. They have Amazon Web Services, which literally a third of the internet is hosted on the Amazon servers. So, did you know that Netflix, on that paper that I wrote, there was literally, it was a case study, so they were asking us, if you were Netflix, what would you do? Do you know that Netflix servers are on the Amazon Web Services servers? Meaning that when Amazon created Prime Video, they became a direct competitor to Netflix. But Netflix servers are at their competitor servers, meaning one day they're not gonna do that because they have integrity. But Amazon could be like, you know what? Let's slow down Netflix. They could do it technically. They could be like, tomorrow, all of the traffic on Netflix is going to be slower. But they wouldn't do that because it would go against their company policies, and then other companies won't trust them anymore. So yeah. So my point is just that like the same way that Amazon made so much money from their servers, maybe Discovery was making tons of money from something else. I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, this has been you
we
see.
just have to, yeah,
Oh,
we just have to find
and
out if this like Discovery guy has its own money, like you said, like maybe he's the kingpin, you know?
You know one thing that's funny is that apparently he's a Trumper. Yeah.
Oh no.
oh, really?
I left.
Ah,
But hey, as long as his political beliefs don't come in between him and Batman, that's okay.
Yeah.
Because you know
no. Well,
this guy controls
the
Batman now. Like it's crazy. Anyway, yeah.
the one complaint I hear, well, that I read online was that people are kind of frustrated that they're changing the HBO Max name again because
Mm,
originally it was like HBO Plus or something.
yeah.
Then they changed it to HBO Go,
Yeah.
then Max,
Yeah.
and now they're like, "Oh, we're merging with this one, so we're changing the name again."
Yeah.
People are like, "Really? Just stick with the name, please."
That's a great point.
Yeah, they should just they should just keep Max because the plus implies that is the premium of something already existing. So it's like Max Plus, no? So they just keep Max and that's it.
I'm actually very happy that you two brought up this because this two important points came out of this. This very interesting conversation. You know why I think they did it? It's because you know how you said Discovery? I didn't really know Discovery. They want the Discovery brand name to be in there. They want people to know the name Discovery. So that's why now, like I'm sure they were like they could have kept it HBO Max, but I think it was like to just strengthen their brand, in my opinion. But another thing that you said, oh right, you were like, oh, but I thought it was HBO that bought Discovery. Did you know that AT&T bought Warner Brothers in 2014 or something? So Warner Brothers
Yeah.
was owned by a telecom company, And then AT&T was not happy with the result of Warner Brothers, so they were trying to sell it. So that's when Discovery came knocking at their door. So yeah, that's basically a little timeline of HBO. And one last thing that we didn't talk about, he said something else that I think will interest you, Felipe. He said that they wanted to copy Marvel, and they said that they were no longer going to do DC TV shows. They were only going to do movies, and that they had a plan for the next 10 years. So this guy
That's
thinks,
interesting.
yeah, this guy thinks he's the new Feige. He thinks.
Yeah,
Let's hope it
he
can pull through
basically
because
just
that's a lot
said,
of
"I
planning. They
will
just
copy
need. I
Feige."
hope they do sort of canonize further the TV shows, like because Flash just got canceled, the Flash TV show that just
Flash
ended.
just got
But there
canceled?
was a crossover of the Ezra Miller's Flash, so I hope they do continue that and they kind of make it, the crossover smoother. Like the TV show characters just show up in the movies because we've been like the real hardcore fans. They have been following that for
True.
years.
I watched the first 5 seasons of the Flash TV show. I really liked Flash at the beginning, and then it became a CW show full on. Became really bad. But the thing about what you just said, Felipe, is interesting because um, do you guys hear again what happened with Ezra Miller today? Like, this Flash movie cannot catch a break. He just got arrested for burglary. Apparently, he
Yeah.
broke into somebody's house and like stole their alcohol and then left. If this guy was in the Fantastic Beasts movies, can't he just call a number and order alcohol? Like, I don't know.
He just keeps digging his own grave, that guy. So that's why DC is doomed.
That's the thing. It was doomed, but it wasn't really doomed though. If you think about it, Aquaman made $1 billion. Um, the Batman movie, the latest one, was very popular. Oh, the Joker made $1 billion, even won Oscars. Like, if you think about it, no Marvel movie has won Oscars, and freaking DC won the Oscar for the best actor twice for the same character. Heath Ledger for The Dark Knight, and then Joaquin Phoenix for
Phoenix.
yeah, the Joker. That's insane. One character, like, comic book movies never win Oscars, and one character won twice. That's crazy when you think about it.
That's true. But I think DC is good about like solo stuff. They don't have the Kevin Feige yet, so they don't have connectivity unless it's for their own franchise. Like Matt Reeves has like Batman 2 and 3, but that's about it, right?
Apparently, even a Gotham TV show, which I don't know if that's gonna get canceled now that because this new guy says he doesn't want any TV shows anymore. Yeah, and it's kind of look. This is very interesting because I'm so curious where they're gonna go because he says he wants to copy Disney, but Disney has TV shows. You know, like
Yeah.
and honestly,
Maybe
yeah. Go ahead.
maybe they want to copy Disney from 10 years ago before they took off. And they want to start from Iron Man 1 again. That's it.
And if they do a new Batman, and did you guys see that in the set of Iron Man of Aquaman 2? There's Ben Affleck. There's a picture of him on the set. So Ben Affleck as
Yeah.
Batman is coming back in Aquaman 2. It's such a
Yeah, let's
mess.
hope. That's so weird. Like they're all disjointed. Like the DC
They have
movie.
they have three Batmans right now. Three Batman. At what point do we have too many Batmans? I'm sorry, but like you have Michael Keaton that's gonna be in the Flash, of course Ben Affleck and Robert Pattinson. Look, honestly, if I were this new guy, I would be like, we have one Batman. It's Robert Pattinson. He was extremely popular in Twilight. The girls love him. The guys want to be him. Let's just fucking stick him in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we just have to see if he's confirmed to be some kind of geek. If he's a fan of what he bought, then he can actually have credibility. If he's
You're
just
right.
like a bank, if he's just someone with deep pockets, like he's gonna try to vote with his wallet, and then he's gonna ruin it even further.
You're right.
But let's see.
Let's wait and see. I have good hope for one reason. He did something that some HBO executive did not used to do. He sat down and watched the movie that they were going to release. That's already
Oh,
that's for real a lot more than a lot of people executives do, man. Like, you know that the Game of Thrones guys, after season 8, they literally said they were betting their money on the fact that the HBO executives were not going to read the books or talk to people who read the books so that they didn't know that they were doing nonsense. So they bet their money on the fact that the HBO executives would not do research. And this guy is doing his research. Yes, he's a
That's
Trumper,
really funny.
unfortunately, but he's doing his research, so I think it's a good sign. And honestly, I think it's better to do drastic changes and be controversial, like drastic bad changes, than just going with the flow and the flow of shit. You know. Anyways,
Yeah.
so
DC, the flow of shit.
yeah.
Oh
That's
That's
what
wow.
I
hilarious.
think of DC these days. I'm just like, DC, the flow of shit that I don't care about. I
There's
see.
no way we can end on a better note than this. So, this was the Otaku Informers on the Warner Bros. And Discovery merger. You guys, Felipe?
Yes. Stay informed.